the banks of the River Tyne. Take me home to the place that I call mine. It's the place I love best, 'cause it's better than the rest. Take me home to the banks of the River Tyne. There's lights that burn so brightly, in the northeast sky they shine. From a place that Geordies worship, where legends wear number 9. You can travel right round the world, even meet the Pope in Rome. But nothing beats the feeling of when you come back here to home. No matter how life changes, we'll never be far apart. The northeast always home, and it's always in your heart. Take me home to the banks of the River Tyne. Take me home to the place that I call mine.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your edition of It's All Good Morning Toon fans. It's Friday, and 2 days now until we play Chelsea in our final game of the 22-23 Premier League season, which is drawing to a close. If you do like what you see, then please smash the like. It really does help the channel search results, so smash those likes. Thank you very much. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, then smash the subscribe and come and join this wonderful community. And also the bell notification. That will tell you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. So I'm on 591 subscribers now, so I'm only 9 away now from hitting 600. Can we do it before Sunday? That would be great. Thank you very much indeed. So as I say, the Premier League season of this season, the 22-23 season, is drawn to a close, and what a great season it's been. It's been a fantastic season, and on the final day, there is still a lot to be sorted out at the bottom end of the table, as there is still a fight there, a three-way fight with Leeds, Leicester and Everton. Everton obviously hold the keys because they're 2 points ahead of the other two, and they've got a game with Bournemouth. But people who think that game for Everton with Bournemouth is going to be easy need to think again, because remember, Bournemouth have got a good record against Everton, and they beat them this season 3-0. So, it's not cut and dry that Bournemouth's going to get turned over, and plus Bournemouth will want to start putting some wrongs right, so they'll want to end off for the win as well. So, it's not all over. It's going to be an interesting end of the season for those clubs, and out of one of those three clubs, one will go down. Who will it be? That's the thing. Who could it be? Because you can see Leeds getting the result against Tottenham. You really can. Tottenham are just woeful. So yeah. So anyway, as I say, we're fourth now because Man United beat Chelsea 4-1 last night. It looked like put out Chelsea. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see the game, so I can't really comment on the game. Just what I've read. Chelsea dominated it with possession, but did nothing in other words. But, yes, we've gone down to fourth. We can go to Chelsea and beat them on Sunday, definitely. If Man U can go and hammer them, I'm sure we can go and beat them as well. Let's go and beat Chelsea. And then hopefully Fulham might do us a favour. They might draw with Man United, or they might even, because the thing is, on Sunday, Man U might rest some players. Now that they've got Champions League as well, they might rotate their squad because they've got a cup final the week after. So they might not want to risk any injuries and things like that. So it could be an opportunity that Fulham go there and get a draw. And if we beat Chelsea, well, we'll be back in third place. So, so all in all, third place is still there for us. So anything can happen on the final day. It can be amazing. But no, it's been absolutely fantastic. And we just can't wait for it. And to be in that Champions League next season is just absolutely fantastic. Jason Cundy, he really does like to wind people up, doesn't he? And the thing is, I don't get wound up easy by people like him. I mean, he's come out and he said, look, the way Newcastle have celebrated over getting to the Champions League, he says, shows they're not a big club. Excuse me, Jason Cundy, I'll tell you what it is. We are a big club. And the thing is, yes, we haven't won anything for a long, long time, but that's going to start changing soon. And the thing is, not only is that going to start changing, but we are allowed to celebrate. We had 14 years of crap. The only decent thing we had in that 14 years was Europa League football once, and that was once. Other than that, it was scrapping against relegation. It was getting relegated twice. These new owners have brought a new lease of life to Newcastle. We've got our club back. Eddie Howe's brought a difference to our club as well. So if Jason Cundy wants to sit there and slate us, then do it by all means. But you're just making yourself look like a total utter knob at the end of the day. And have to spell that man's name right, Should that D have not been a T in a way? Because that's what he's more like. Just because his team Chelsea is struggling, that's got nothing to do with us. That's just because the owner of Chelsea is an absolute tool and hasn't done anything right. You can't play FIFA on a computer and then expect to do it on a football pitch. Sorry. That man has just got everything totally wrong. That is the wrong way to go about owning a football club. Our owners have done everything spot on. Nothing has been out of place. And yet they get criticised. But, like I said, Chelsea have gone out and done everything the wrong way. And that is not how you run a football club. And I do think when Pochettino goes in there, he's got one hell of a job on there. And I'll tell you what, I'll give him 6 months before he's sacked. Because he's got a lot to sort out in that mess. And he might go in there and say, I can't do nothing with this lot. So who knows? Anyway, in other news, Mohamed Salah's come out on Twitter. And he's put a tweet out. And his tweet says, I'm totally devastated. There's absolutely no excuse for this. We had everything we needed to make it to next year's Champions League, and we failed. We are Liverpool, and qualifying the competition is the bare minimum. I'm sorry, but it's too soon for an uplifting or optimistic post. We let you and ourselves down. Well, let me tell you something more, Salah. It's not the fact that you've been let down. It's a fact there's a changing in the guard, mate. That's what it's called. And we're up there on merit because we've played superb all season. Yes, we had a dip when I think we got through the semi-finals and we got to the final of the Carabao Cup. We sort of had a bit of dip in form there. And I know there was a lot of pundits thinking, oh yeah, this is it. Newcastle's bubble's gone now. That's it. They're in a real dip of form now. And, and they're not going to finish in that top four. Well, no, we proved them wrong because we turned it around. And that's exactly what we did. So yeah. So the thing is, we've got people rattled, but they've got to get used to this now. So yeah. Going on to transfer news, I mean, I couldn't believe what I read when I saw, because Liverpool are looking at Mason Mount. And our ex-midfielder who played for Liverpool as well, Dietmar Hamann, is actually said to Liverpool, don't go for Mason Mount. If you want a strong midfielder in your midfield, sign Joe Linton. Well, I'm sorry, they're not getting Joe Linton. He ain't for sale. So Mr. Teeth, Turkey Teeth, or whatever you want to call him, Klopp, can keep his eyes off Joe Linton. Plus, we're Champions League. Liverpool aren't. Why does Joe Linton want to leave a team that's in the Champions League to go and play in the Europa League? So, yes. So, Dietmar Hamann can go to Liverpool and say, yes, there you go, Klopp, go and take him. But he's not for sale. He's not for sale. The days of Joe Linton being that up-front striker and is now a distant memory. He is now a top midfielder and one of the best in the country, in my opinion. That's not me being biased with my black and white sunglasses on or whatever. At the end of the day, I'm just saying as it is. Now, the thing is that, there's no way in God's earth that Joe Linton is leaving our football club. Not a chance. We are not a selling club no more. Not a chance. The only players we'll sell are the ones that aren't fitting in. The ones that we have to get rid of for going up in this journey that is going to get stronger and stronger. So, yeah. So, going on to transfer news, and reports are saying apparently Maddison is very keen on a move to St James's Park. He has had words with Trippier and asked him about what it's like and what life's like up there. And I'm sure the upcoming England camp, I'm sure Kieran Trippier will be talking again to players and tell them exactly what it is like up here. So, yeah, Agent Trippier will be doing his magic again for us, like he did with Nick Pope. So there we go. I mean, we are linked with so many players. And last night I did show a bit of footage on one player in particular, Dominic Szoboszlai, and I tell you what, this lad is a baller. He looks a cracking player. And tell you what, if we can get him, go and get him. Absolute fantastic player. And love to see him in the black and white, and I think he'll be absolutely fantastic. Again, summer transfer window is going to be massive, but we'll find out what happens, and we can't wait. We just can't wait. Who would have thought this season top 4? I certainly didn't. I said 7th before the season started. And I know people, like even back in like January, I know like John Sinclair, when I was on his show once, he said, Champions League. And I said, whoa, hang on a minute, John. I said, don't get ahead of yourself. I said, I'm still preparing for 7th place. I says, if we make the Champions League, yes, I'll be absolutely ecstatic. I'll be happiest man on earth. But the way I looked at it was, I was keeping myself realistic and thinking, no, if we finish 7th, that's what I predict the start of the season. I won't be disappointed because I knew where that's where I thought we would finish. To think that we got in the Champions League is massive. It's even better. It's better than what I expected, because I didn't expect that. And I think a lot of fans expect us to be in the Champions League, to be honest with you. None of it, majority of us probably didn't. I know Paul Gallant, who comes on and watches the show, who's a nice lad, and he does share the shows, which is absolutely fantastic of him. He did put a bet on to see that we'd finish in the Champions League spots in the top 4. And now the food bank's getting some money off him. I think it's about £110 he's won. So, well done, Paul Gallant, for that. And to give it to the food bank, absolutely class and well done. So I mean, that guy does a lot. He does a lot, helps a lot of channels out, shares their shows around, and fair play to. And he's on Twitter, so if people follow him on there, I don't know, but that's where he is. But yeah, I mean, some people, like I say, predicted, some didn't. I certainly didn't expect it, but we are where we are, and so happy about that. That's your daily morning at the moment, your morning news, because there's not a lot more to really tell you about on transfers. But if you didn't see last night's transfer show, go and check it out. We really had a lively debate last night, and that was absolutely fantastic. And so please check that out. But do remember, if you haven't yet smashed the like, then please do. It does help the channel. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, then come and smash that subscribe and join this wonderful community. And the bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. So as I say, I'm 9 away now from that magical 600 mark. But remember, the future's bright. The future is black and white. And I'm not sure if I've got a show tonight, but I will be doing a Chelsea preview at some point. So do keep an eye out for that one. But until then, enjoy your Friday, whatever you're doing. And it's a long weekend because it's a bank holiday on Monday. And so it'll be a 3-day weekend for a lot of people, including me. So I can't wait for that. And but until then, enjoy whatever you're doing. Stay safe. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye for now. How are you, the lads?